Hello, welcome to another video. This one is slightly different because, of course, as you know, I have been doing episodes of like games, but today I'm doing something different. Now, one thing, of course, I love games, but another thing that I love is TV and watching shows and stuff like that. So I thought we'd do something a bit more fun, and I thought we could do, of course, the National Television Awards is based on movies based on TV shows, and you guys get to vote, and it's the one show where you, as viewers, me and you, get to vote for our favourite shows. So I thought we'd do something fun and we'd do a little vote, and you guys in the comments, which is what I'd like you to do, is you guys can go and vote as well, but also I've got my iPad here, and I'm going to tell you each category, and in each category I'm going to tell you what shows are in each category. So I'm not going to waste any more time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and let's get straight into it. So the first category is reality competition, and we have each category has about 4, maybe 5 of nominations, and the nominees are in this category: Love Island, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, The Traitors, and Race Across the Road. Now I usually vote on my phone, but as I'm using my phone to record, I can't really vote, so I'll do it after. So that's why I've got a pen and paper to write it down, so then I can vote after I finish this video. Now, Race Across the Road, I don't really, not a fan of. Traitors I've never watched. Love Island, if my mum or my auntie watch it, sorry I'm slagging you off, guys, but yeah, it's not a big fan. I've always, from day one, been a fan of I'm a Celeb, so I'm going to write I'm a Celeb on the first one. So that'll be that. I'm going to skip the category. Next one is New Drama. Now, there's quite a couple here. So we've got, I should say, we're in summer as well, and it's cold. I feel cold, that's why I'm wearing this. So, yeah. The nominees are in New Drama. Let me write that down quickly. So, New Drama, and New Drama I'm not really a fan of, but I've actually watched 2 of these. Now, nominees are Adolescence, Code of Silence, Ludwig, Rivals, and Mobland. Now, I could be here forever to try and explain these shows, but luckily, on shows like this, I'm going to only explain 2 of them, because I love to, no, I don't want to, I'm going to explain 2 of them now. Adolescence is a show about it's a real life story about a boy who gets arrested, a little boy about 13 years old who gets arrested. In case you haven't watched it, it's on Netflix as well. But it's a 13-year-old boy who gets arrested for a crime. And first of all, he's shocked and he's like, "Oh, I didn't do it." But then we find out a bit more as he's in the police station, and we find out that he did do it. And it's good because it's in one take, so it's one camera that follows the lives of these people around. It stars Owen Cooper, who's an amazing actor. He's also, you might recognise him in Sam Fender's video of A Little Bit Closer. But yeah. By the way, sorry if you can't hear my voice. I'll try and talk as loud. But yeah, Adolescence is a really good show. It stars Stephen Graham, so any show with Stephen Graham is quite good. Also, we've got Code of Silence, which is another good show. Now, Code of Silence is stars Rose Ailing Ellis, who you might recognise from Strictly, and also EastEnders as Frankie. She's deaf, and basically she works in the canteen. She plays a character called Rose. She works in the canteen, and she basically gets called undercover to start to kind of snoop in, and as she can read lips, and in their the detectives' recent case, they want to have her to have a look at what it is that they can do. So that's another good one. I'm sorry if I can't explain it properly, but don't forget you can vote for these on the NTA's if you just type in NTA vote, then you can actually vote for them. Once you've done this, of course, watch this video first and then vote. But so yeah, so I'm torn between Code of Silence and Adolescence, but I'm going to do it based on what I have watched fully. And Code of Silence, I've only watched a couple of episodes. I need to get back into it to us. I need to watch the rest of it. But I've watched some of it and it's really addictive. Same with Adolescence. It's a real story. It's very emotional. So I think I'm going to have to go for Adolescence. Because it's just an amazing show. Yeah, so vote for that as well. Don't forget all these. If you go on NTA Vote, you can have a look at these categories. I'm just going to be explaining them. I do apologise if you miss them, but also let me know in the comments. Even if you do during whilst you're voting, let me know what you are backing. Are you backing my ideas? Are you backing what I choose? These are my opinions, or are you have you got your own? Yeah, I thought it would be nice to do something that most of you might like to do. Next is quiz show, and whilst I like these quiz shows. The nominations for quiz shows are Richard Osman's House of Games, The 1% Club, Michael McIntyre's Will, and The Chase. I might try something different actually. I might try and do it like this, see if you can. That actually works, you know. Obviously I did it for the first two. Maybe I should stop and record again. Didn't realise it actually works. I mean, it would be nice to have something different. That's what I also like to do these votes to see if I can vote for something different, see if something different wins. And to be honest, The Chase, it's a good format. It's a big show, of course, but it's a bit boring. I don't watch it much because it's just the same old, really. The Wheel's quite good as well. I like The Wheel. Richard Smith House Games I used to watch every evening. But I haven't recently much, so I'll probably blank that out as well. So it's between The Wheel and the 1% Club, because the 1% Club is brilliant. I love it. I watch every single episode. I don't think I've missed an episode since it started. And The Wheel the same. So I'm quite torn. But I think, you know what, I'm going to go for the 1% Club. I think I voted for it last time and it didn't win, but this time it's going to win. I'm going to be optimistic. It's going to win. Next is authored documentary. So it's documentaries about people's lives. So yeah, basically it's about the lives of real life celebrities. There's 5 in this category. Now, I don't think I can. Oh yeah, I can. Actually, here are the nominees in case you want to have a little look. I just realised it's upside down, isn't it? It's kind of, yeah. Maybe I won't do that anymore. I'll just explain it. But don't forget you can go on to the vote to vote for it. The votes are, there's only one Rob Burrow, Molly May, Behind It All, Boyzone, No Matter What, Strictly Amy, Cancer and Me, and Flintoff. Now, there's only one Rob Burrow. It's about Rob Burrow, who was a rugby player, who of course had I think it's no longer with us. He had sorry, please let me know in the comments what it is, because I actually can't remember what it is. MS? No, it's not MS. What do you have? Stephen Hawking had it as well. Same thing that Stephen Hawking had. I can't remember. I'm so sorry. Please let me know. Molly May, I believe, was from Love Island. Behind It All. I've never watched it, never heard of her, so I don't really know. To be honest, I've not watched Rob Burrow either, so I'm going to discount those two. Boyzone, my mum's a massive fan of Boyzone, and I've followed Boyzone for a bit, but I've not really seen the documentary. Strictly Amy, Cancer and Me. It's Amy Dowden, who from Strictly, she has cancer, and she missed the city of Strictly, I know, but she's back, and yeah, she's such a lovely person. I just voted again. Yeah, my fingers. And Flintoff is about Freddie Flintoff, who's a cricketer. I think I'm going to go because it's very. I've not watched any of these documentaries, by the way, but I love to vote for. So I'm going to go for Amy Dowden, Cancer and Me, because she's just so emotional. I would go for. It's between her and Boyzone, really. But yeah. Now next is returning drama. Now returning drama is a drama that returns, that is back, returning for that's back for another series, basically, that comes back. Doesn't really make much sense, but yeah. Anyway, I won't show any more of these because you guys can see it online anyway. But the nominees are Slow Horses, Heartstopper, Call the Midwife, Vera, and Gangs of London. Now, Slow Horses, never heard of. Gangs of London, never heard of. Gone through. Heartstopper, I've heard of. I've not really watched much of it. Call the Midwife, I've seen like bits of it, and Vera is just a classic. Also, it's the last series. I'm not a fan of any of these really, like proper fans, but I am going to go for Vera just because it's the last. It was the last ever series, just gone. So, I just want, just because hopefully she'll win. Right, next category is TV presenter. Now, they started this category a few years ago, and it's been proven here. Usually Antoinette win it. I don't think Antoinette won it last year. There's a few, there was a few that Antoinette didn't win. I think TV presenter was that one. But the nominees are Stacey Solomon, Claudia Winkleman, Alison Hammond, Anton Deck, and Gary Lineker. Now, TV presenter I think can be for not just for like presenting like This Morning or any of those shows. It's just presenting any kind of live show, or if it's a TV show or something like that. So Stacey Solomon presents Sort Your Life Out on BBC One, which is kind of like a cleaning hack thing, and also is a loose woman. Claudia Winkleman presents Strictly Come Dancing. She's also a Radio 2 presenter. Alison Hammond presents This Morning. Anton Deck is Anton Deck. And Gary Lineker presents he used to present Match of the Day. It was, of course, he's recently retired from it now, and also Sitting on a Fortune, which is the quiz show. It's torn. I mean, I'm going to discount Anton Deck because I want someone else to win it. Gary Lineker, I'm not really sure about him being on that. Same as Stacey Solomon. I like Alison. I like Claudia. I'm just going to randomly pick Claudia Winkleman. She, of course, presents Strictly. I love watching Strictly as well. I love watching This Morning sometimes as well, but it's a bit, yeah. So, watching Strictly is amazing, so I'll vote for her. Factual entertainment. Now, factual entertainment is basically the lives of... I don't know what factual entertainment is. You might be able to explain it in the comments. But I'll go through nominations and then see if you think, oh, that's what factual entertainment means. You might already know what it means. But here they are. Stacey and Joe. I'm actually going through what they are. So Stacey and Joe is... Stacey and Joe is basically the life of Stacey Solomon and Joe Swash. Recently came on screen, so you might want to know more about them. The Martin Lewis Money Show is about Martin Lewis giving you money hacks on how to save up your money. Clarkson's Farm is Jeremy Clarkson. He has a farm, and we find out more about him. Gogglebox is sitting on a sofa watching TV. And Sort Your Life Out is what I mentioned earlier about Stacey Solomon as TV presenter. That's hers as well, so she's nominated twice on this one. I'm just going to go because it's one, it's easier to write on here, and two, I dropped my pen. Yeah, so I'm just going to go for, and three, I mean, it's quite nice to see people's reaction of watching TV. I think I said that quietly as I was writing it down. But yeah, Gogglebox. Or next, oh, this is good. Drama performance. Now this is basically, if you remember the drama, all the dramas that I mentioned earlier, where of course I said adolescence, especially new drama. I think it's both new drama and return dramas. The votes are on here. These are the actors and actresses that star in those shows, and see who is unstoppable there. So the nominations are, you might recognise them: Stephen Graham as Eddie Miller in Adolescence, Rose Ayling Ellis as Alison Brooks in Code of Silence. Well, I called her Rose, didn't I? Oh, Alison, sorry. Owen Cooper as Jamie Miller in Adolescence. He was, of course, the young boy who did the murder. Tom Hardy as Harry D'Souza in Mobland. And Brenda Blethyn as DCI Vera Stanthorpe in Vera. Now, I have to go for him because he is incredibly talented. Like, the way he creates this is amazing. I have to go for Owen Cooper. I mean, I mentioned earlier about Stephen Graham as, you know, whatever he does. He's quite good. And, but, I mean, nothing between, if I choose between him and Owen Cooper, it would have to be Owen Cooper because he is just incredible. Now I'm going to put BFEA. This is known as the Bruce Forsyth Entertainment Awards, the BEFA. Now Bruce Forsyth, if you remember, he was an amazing performer, amazing TV presenter, hosted Strictly, and he is no longer with us, of course, but the past couple of years he has had his own award because based on entertainment. Now I'm surprised, unless it's on talent show, which might be on later, but the nominations are The Masked Singer, Michael McIntyre's Big Show, The Graham Norton Show, and Would I Lie to You? The Masked Singer, of course, Who's Behind the Mask. Michael McIntyre's Big Show is Michael McIntyre giving us the Midnight Game Show. These might recognise the Midnight Game Show, the Unexpected Stars Show, Centre all those. The Graham Norton Show is a chat show, and then Would I Lie to You is finding out if it's the truth or the lie. I have to go for Michael McIntyre's Big Show because it's always a blast. I watch it always. I'm just gonna put Michael McIntyre. But I always watch it and it's fun. Never gets old. And I like it. So yeah. Now it's time for serial drama. These are the soaps. Serial drama is, of course, the soaps. I'll tell you what I'll watch after. But yeah, the nominations are EastEnders, Hollyoaks, Casualty, Coronation Street, and Emmerdale. Now, I'm going to discount Emmerdale, Coronation Street because I don't watch them anymore. And this year I haven't watched them. Hollyoaks I've watched a little bit of, but I haven't watched fully, so I'm not going to vote for that. Now, I'm actually, funny enough, I like EastEnders. I watch EastEnders every episode. Funny enough, I've not even watched today's episode because I'm recording for you guys, so, and it's quite early in the morning, so, and it's on the iPad as well right now, so I'm probably binge watch that after. But yeah, we've got Casualty and EastEnders. Now, Casualty I also watch now every Saturday. I don't know why. Probably it's weird because since Barney Walsh, who Bradley Walsh's son, started on the show, I like it. It's quite tough. I think I'm going to have to stick to my guns. Just vote for it as well. But I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm going for EastEnders. And that leads us on to performance of serial drama. So this is, of course, the actors and actresses from the soaps that are nominated. I think is there one from, no, it's not. The nominations are Jacqueline Josser, who plays Lauren Branning in EastEnders. You might know these ones if you are soap fans. Jack P. Shepherd as David Platt on Coronation Street. Eden Taylor Draper as Belle Dingle on Emmerdale. Sue Devaney as Debbie Webster on Coronation Street. Oh, and Steve McFadden as Phil Mitchell on EastEnders. All these are really good, but you know what? He's amazing. I'd love for him to win it. And I've got to go for Steve McFadden, who plays Phil Mitchell. He hasn't been nominated for a while because he's not really been... He's not really been in the show. Not been in the show, he's not been nominated much, and he's not been centre of storylines for a while. So, it'll be so lovely to see him win it. Yeah, it would so be ready. Now, comedy. Comedy is, of course, self-explanatory. The nominations are Gavin and Stacey, Blessick, Michael McIntyre's 25th year stand-up special, and Mrs. Brown's Boys. Now I'm going to cancel Blessick, and I'm also going to cancel Michael McIntyre's 25th year stand-up special. I voted for Michael Mattel with his big show, and also I've never really watched that special. Between Gavin Stacey and Miss Brown's Boys. Now, Gavin Stacey, I remember watching the big finale at Christmas, and it racked up a lot of views as well. And Miss Brown's Boys I've always been a fan of since series 1. Like, I love it. I mean, I still love it today. There's a lot of people who've given a lot of shtick being like, oh, why is it still showing? Why are they still filming? They should axe it. But I still like it. I love the binge watching all the old episodes. I like the laughs. I mean, I think Gavin Stacey is going to probably win it, but I'm going to vote for Miss Brown's Boys. Especially in this recent 5th series, when I thought Miss Brown was going to die. But anyway, next one is daytime. These are shows that are shown in daytime. Loose Women, James Martin Saturday Morning, This Morning, and Scam Interceptors. I'm going to cancel James Martin Saturday Morning and Scam Interceptors. Not watched any of them. So it's between Loose Women and This Morning. This Morning, I love. This Woman, I don't watch as much, so it's probably going to have to be This Morning. And twice This Morning wins a lot of it, so usually I'd vote for something that doesn't win much, but oh. Now here we are. I was thinking why it was on the other one, because it's on this one. Sorry, I feel like I'm not speaking loud when I'm looking down there. But don't forget, like, subscribe to this channel. Don't forget you can watch all my other videos on the YouTube channel, but also you can vote for your NTAs if you go on NTA Vote and vote for the favourite. You've got until the 10th of September to cast your vote, so make sure you do. Anyway, talent show nominations are The Voice UK, The Great Pottery Throwdown, Strictly Come Dancing, Britain's Got Talent, and The Great British Bake Off. I'm going to cancel Great Pottery Throwdown. I mean, Tom Fletcher and Danny Jones, who are from McFly. I love watching them. But I'm going to cancel The Voice. I'm also going to cancel Great British Bake Off. Don't watch it. I think I'm going to have to go. It's either BGT or Shows I'm Dancing. I mean, I like Strictly because it's easier to write. It's hard to decide between two, but because it's easier to write, I'm going to vote for BGT. Britain's Got Talent, of course. And that, funny enough, is the end of the session. We made it. So most of them have been skipped anyway, but what I'm going to do is, I'm lucky I've written them down, because what I usually do is I'm going to cast my vote after I finish this video. And when it comes to the NTAs, which is going to be, I think, the end of September, I will get a pen, I'll tick or cross. I'll tick the ones that are correct, that get the votes and wins the NTA, and then the ones that cross, I'll just cross them, and then I'll see if I can fit it in, and I'll write the real winner next to it, okay, somewhere, especially, so I really hope that the ones that have filled the space on the page, I will win, so I don't have to try and squeeze in the real winner next to it. But yeah, I mean, it's sort of a short video, but thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I'll try and post some more. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to all the other games that I play, like Simpsons Hit and Run. I hope that I'll do some more soon, especially because summer's been there. I just feel so tired. But today's quite cold actually, so maybe I might film a video later. Who knows? Or I might just film one soon, once it gets cooler. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you on my hair. Sorry, I will see you in the next one. Peace.